all undoubtedly have been under the delusion, or shall I say misapprehension, that we of the cartoon animal kingdom are lacking in the finer sensibilities.
Hey, how's it going? How you guys doing? Was that funny? All right. So hi everybody, welcome to another VisNomadic update for the new year. Wow, oh my goodness, it has been a phenomenal year. We made something like 200, 300 subscribers, something like that. We made a lot. We're hoping that by May 1st, which is our anniversary every year, that we get 1,000. So that's not a huge goal. So we hope you guys can help us out with that. The best way to do that is to tell your friends or communities, people that you think would like our content, because we spend a lot of time on it. I don't skimp on anything. I don't try to like push stuff out because, you know, we've only got 800 subscribers. What's the point? I try to put it at the best, so if we had 1 million, you guys would be just as pleased. So we try to do our best with that. So tell your friends. It actually does help us out. We've got a lot of big stuff heading into the new year. There's going to be a lot of new content. This content is going to be a step above what we've done lately. Just like every year, I try to kind of step up our game and try to really make it something else. And I'll talk more about that in a little bit. But the big thing that's coming up at this month is PAX. So PAX is literally at the end of the month. It's really big for us. A lot of our Visnos are going. So if you want to see us, we usually hang out with the Video Games Awesome people. So if you hear about a VisNomadic meetup, it's probably at the VGA meetup. Follow their Twitter and follow our Twitter, which I don't usually mention on this, but you should follow our Twitter. I try to use it more. I put out little informational bits about us and any news that we have, or like if we ever stream, the best way to know about it is through our Twitter. You'll also get updates about every video that's uploaded, so that's a good way to kind of keep track of the videos that we've got coming out. And that's not to mention that there's a few other ways that if you guys want to support us and you don't have the money, we have answers for that. This was brought to my attention by Madrybread. I mentioned him a lot. This is Tad. We've had it for about a year, but we haven't seen any income from it because we don't have 10 people who watch our ads. So that's literally all we need. We need 10 people to watch some ads on our behalf. And let me show you how easy it is to get Tad. Okay. So, hey, I got my phone. Oh, boy. And by the way, this is a phone-only app currently. They're talking about maybe bringing it to the computer. You got T-A-D. All right, cool. Not tadpoles. Hey, look, there it is. Tad. T-A-D. Not tab with a B. Get Tad. Okay, download. Got it. Okay, cool. I have Tad. Boom, Tad. It's orange, my favorite color. Bing. Open Tad. All right. Let's, okay, cool. Connect your ads. It helps people out. Wow, it's awesome. You go, you look for your creators. It looks like they even updated it, so it looks even nicer. You search for the person you want to look for. After that, I watch an ad. Oh, the Amazon Echo. I want to learn more about that anyways. So why don't I watch an ad to inform me and interest me into the product? Click, watch the ad. Awesome. Cool. So then I go over and then I click the channel I want to fund by funding creators. And then you search the person. I'm going to say, oh, Far From Subtle, I love them. Or Madrybread, I love them. Or VisNomadic, I love them. I'm going to give them the revenue that I've churned up because I watched an ad to them. So you literally just choose the ads you want to watch, and you can like them and dislike them and all that kind of stuff. So you can get the advertisements that you were kind of interested in anyway. So and I've watched some of these. I have. They're actually interesting. There's some cool like ads on here that have actually got me interested in products. Wow, amazing. It's a different way. It's a different way for us to make income. And if you don't got the money to spare for us, but you have the time, it's a big help for us. Anyways, so that's Tad. We've had it for, like I said, for about a year. But if you guys haven't noticed about it, it's that easy. I know if you don't have a phone app, sorry about that. I know there's some ways around it by getting one of those virtual phone applications, but I'm not going to try to convince you to do that. Besides that, there's always our Patreon. I should probably have all our Patreon names up. Okay, so I would like to thank, in no particular order, Lord Enigma, Lang, Smoke 108, Bad Thoughts, thanks man, Gaminator, wow, Sylvia, you're the best, and Nightshade, and John, Love you, John. Thanks for the little tip raise you put in there. Love you, John. I don't know who you are, but I love you. So if I see you, Pax, say hi. Anyways, so that's all the like stuff you guys need to know about. So now let me talk to you guys about the projects we got coming up. So, as you already noticed, there's 2 series that are out that are continuous, and they're going to continue to be continuous. So we got Pokemon Sun and Moon, not the Alpha Sapphire series. That's enters one of our running sit downs that we have, and it just coincided with my project Pokemon Sun and Moon. So this project has literally been a project that I've wanted to do since I started YouTube. I always wanted to make a Pokemon Let's Play where you had like the little Pokemon sitting there and it's like informational and all that stuff. But then I learned about something called a cooperative play. So people take 2 copies of Pokemon and they play them in tandem with each other and record it. So we are doing that. And this series is going to take a lot longer than just a regular sit down. So I'm treating it more like a series. So it's a show. There's going to be hopefully more visual gags that I can work in, more stuff I can work in, but right now it's been kind of hectic, so I haven't given my 1000% that I can give it. I like my little hair thing that's going on there. Anyways, so that's coming out weekly, and it's the Pokemon Sun and Moon series. It's not like a Let's Play or a sit down or anything. You're going to see more shows like that that come out throughout this year. I have some project ideas. Maybe as these series finish out or retire. The Pokemon one probably not for a long time, but the Dragon Ball Z one, this week is going to have a big shift. It's kind of been like a Let's Play series, but is now shifting into a show form. So be very, very excited for the new Dragon Ball Xenoverse stuff, because it's gonna be really a lot more fun, and the edits are going to be funnier. If you haven't already watched that series has the best of my work lately. So I'm really focused on making those shows rather than just like a Let's Play. You'd put an intro and outro and you're done. Like, that's it. I take a lot of time to develop and conceptualize a lot of the stuff. So it took a lot of work. Other shows that will be coming back are Bot Battle. You're not going to see anything this month, maybe not even until late next month, maybe. The series is going to make a shift. It's not going to be the Bot Battle that you guys know it as. It's going to be a lot easier to make, but not any less fun. So you get to see more Bot Battle because it's a fun show, and I want to do more of it. But to make it into a tournament and make every single Visno show up for it and make it monthly, people barely even remember the show. They don't even know it's a show. So I'm going to make it a little bit more concurrent and a little bit more fun to just jump in and just film some episodes, and it's good and it's funny, and it's just like any other content, but it's got the core concept that we're betting and like we're watching the bots fight and everything. So that show is coming back, but it's going to be reformatted to be a lot more invitable and kind of show you guys some of the stuff that I've been working out to make Bot Battle even more interesting, because there was stuff that didn't make it into season 1 or 2 that I just want to show off, because they're interesting Bot Battle concepts, and you can do it at home with your friends. Like, that's kind of what that show is. It's like, try it at home. You can do this. It's that show. The other big show that's coming back that I'm sure you all know very well is Guest Room. Guest Room is coming back, and we're going to try to continuously make that happen. You'll be seeing a lot of returning faces, hopefully some new ones. You're going to see some Midnight and Beyond. You're going to see some Dry Bread. You're going to see them throughout this year, and we're hopefully going to keep collabing with them. You might even see us pop up on their channel sometime if they ever want us to. You're fucking freeloaders. If you want that, tell them. But yeah, so it's Guest Room is coming back, and there'll be something at the end of this month, I believe. So that's cool. January's been very big about kind of getting the ball rolling. Hopefully these shows that like are long running kind of also put in your head that like this is gonna keep going, and like this, you know what you're coming up for. It was kind of rough though, because Dag and myself both lost hard drives like within a week of each other. I was lucky enough to be able to get the files off of my hard drive using some programs, which was thanks to your guys' donations, and Dag was able to set up for his new computer, so he was gonna actually buy that in about a month or two anyways. But obviously this kind of expedites it a little bit. So he's all set up, and he's starting to get his ball rolling again, but he sadly lost some of his footage. He could maybe get it repaired, So series are on post hold that he was in charge of. So like Ratchet and Clank, Final Fantasy, that's kind of sad. But they're just going to be postponed. I mean, for you, the audience, that's not new to like see a series just be gone and then it comes back like 6 months later on Undertale. So that's mainly why you might not see those series continue. Worst case, we lose them, but I mean, we can always reshoot those scenes and whatnot. It just takes a lot more time. And it's a bummer, but it happens. And that's why your donations matter, because these aren't paychecks or anything. We don't like take these and go buy groceries with them. These are put into a savings that in case something like that happens, which was the perfect reason why we have that money, it goes to the Visnos who need it. So we appreciate it, and it makes sure that we can keep doing it. That's basically all we need the money for, is so we can keep doing it. Because we all have our own jobs, we all do our own thing. But this is so we can do it. It's not free to do what we do. Okay, the last big thing is what I teased about at the last update right at the end, is that Icons 3.0 are on the case. These icons are going to be the next generation of our icons. The Visnos change their looks all the time, so this is going to be, one, hopefully easier for them to change their looks, but we're not going to try to change their looks too often. But these will kind of be concrete. This look, this outfit, this wasn't just because I was like, this is what I wear every day. This is kind of the concept of what my icon will be. If you notice, this is exactly the outfit that I wear for the Pokemon series. So the icons are going to be somewhere in between our old icons, Rebecca's icons, and the new icons that we just previously had. So it's going to be a mix of that. So it's a little more cartoony and realistic, but kind of that nice little middle ground right there. And that's what we're kind of working on for Icon 3.0. That's all I can tell you about them. We're making them. That we're going to have them maybe before our anniversary, but maybe not. I'm not going to rush them because I want them to look good. And like, these could be promotional things. There's big reasons that these icons are going to be remade, and they're going to be what they are. And then the last thing is that we're working on a new show. This new show is pretty simplistic in its concept. It's another play on Let's Play. I can't believe I came up with another one. It's going to take some time to get done, though. But with technology going forward, this is actually a series that developers want you to do as time goes forward, and other programs are trying to make this happen. Even consoles are trying to make this happen for people. So this series is going to be a lot of fun. But it's mainly it's just a play on a Let's Play, basically, or a sit down. Look forward to that, I guess. There's not much more teaser I can give you for that because the show's still not developed. You probably won't hear about it for another month or two, what it actually is. It's not super crazy or anything either. But nonetheless, that's kind of the big thing that's going on. But nonetheless, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. VisNomadic is doing well. Like I said, the donations from Patreon make sure we keep doing what we're doing. 850 subscribers is nothing to be ashamed about. And we hope we keep on growing. We did make some good growth this year, but I want to keep it going. So please, 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 please help us out. Share us around. Tell your friends. It really, really, really helps. We want this to grow. We have dreams that it may be a business, but it probably won't be as long as we keep going this path. We really need to keep going. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell your mom, tell your dad. VisNomadic in town. Look out. We're coming for you, trucking PewDiePie. What? No. More realistic goal. Midnight, you're fucking dead. I love you. Bye.